We are live. Things that weren't cool in high school is, I think, 19. I don't know.
It is 19.
The
Is it?
uploads and
Yeah,
recording.
you said it. It was like it's episode 19 when you did
Oh,
the
so
live.
yeah.
19 if you wanted to
Man.
be. If you wanted to be.
It's episode 430. Finally made it, guys.
Start date.
430. It's like season 4, episode 3.
Yeah.
That's it.
We'll get right in the news because we got a lot to cover and a lot of speculation and stuff. Games for gold this month. I don't have PlayStations.
I do in my
apologize.
mind.
You know, they're
my mind grapes. Yeah, I started playing it last night. The Sonic Mania.
Okay.
And
Ooh, that's for free right now.
yeah, that's for free.
Ooh.
And Borderlands collection, not one and two,
Handsome
but
Jack.
yeah, the Handsome Jack.
I
Yeah.
actually just started playing
And-
Borderlands 2.
Well, wow, and there's
Yeah.
two like the indie games, but I usually don't look
Okay.
them up unless they're RPGs.
Cool. I mean,
So I was like, Sonic Mania, that's pretty good. I was playing it. It's fucking hard.
yeah, that
like,
would, then I would
it's
definitely
brutal.
give the nod to PlayStation.
This is the
month.
best one. They even said this is probably the best PlayStation one they ever did.
Yeah. So Xbox is giving away NHL 19, which is just in time for the playoffs to
That
be
ain't
over.
bad.
Yeah. So it's this year's hockey game,
Yeah.
and the season's just about to end.
That's a big release. I mean, that's I was gonna say Acclaim.
Yeah.
That's a EA.
Rivals of Aether.
Let me see it. I don't. It looks like an online beat 'em up or
Like a
It
dungeon
might be
crawler or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
RPG,
get Portal, and you'll get Earth
cool,
Defense
that.
2017.
Oh, that sucks. They gave that away at one time for games with gold on 360.
Yeah.
It's like a flying jet game. It's not very good.
We did do 2 episodes over. We did one over the weekend. Apollo 88 came in. I do apologize once again to the band. As we were about to go live on YouTube, it went down.
Ugh.
We had to go live on Facebook and then transfer the file over to YouTube, and the
that's-
audio was horrible.
That
I was
sucks.
hearing a little bit of it too, and unfortunately,
Yeah, the audio and video was
Oh,
not
man.
what I would like it to be. But we will have them back in. And then we did Bacon Bears with Blackwells. That one came out good. And then we did an interview on Monday with Ted Hazard. That'll come out Friday. So stay
What a
tuned to that.
name.
He's a cool dude, man. He learned a lot about him. He's a big nerd like the rest of us.
Okay.
Yeah, he might be on this show.
Where's he from?
Hazleton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Call of Duty Modern Warfare will have PC crossplay. Will also our console to PC crossplay, but won't have a season pass. So what they're saying is this is actually going to be the first game where Xbox, PlayStation, and PC can all play
All
together.
together. Which is
wow.
smart. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No
I
season
agree.
pass, so that means all the maps are gonna be available from the start and then never make any more. Nope.
I would
Nope.
hope not. I would hope not. But we'll see. First look at the Dark Crystal for Netflix.
You know, I never watched
Ooh.
it, but I do have the first issue from 1980s.
Looks
Oh.
awesome.
Oh.
Looks really, really cool. Faith in Exile has just put out a new video for a new song.
Oh yeah, I didn't get that. I clicked on it, but I didn't get that. I think I heard the song before when Andy let me listen.
If you are someone who's looking to buy or trade sports cards, go check out New World Breaks Sports Cards Trading Boxes and Razzies on Facebook and tell them we sent you. They have a lot of really cool things. They do a lot of. I watch their videos all the time. They do like unboxings and you
Mhm.
get like put a bid in and get certain cards. It's really
oh,
fun.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. In other music news, I am addicted to Old Town Road, and we'll just skip over that.
I have no idea.
It's like a country hip hop song.
Oh my God.
so catchy.
Oh, is that guy that got endorsed by the jeans?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got our new coasters by Nick from 3D
Yeah.
3D by Nick. They're awesome. We thank you so much for them.
Look, I'm holding a black
Okay.
coaster.
Yeah. Boondocks season 5. John Witherspoon, who plays Granddad on the show, confirmed on a Joe Rogan podcast that season 5 is currently in pre-production.
I'm so glad for that. I
I've
like
only
John
watched a few
Witherspoon.
episodes.
It's a good show.
Uncle
Actually-
Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus, no
Yeah.
relation.
He's a good character.
We actually just made a interviews with everyday people playlist on Spotify.
Mhm.
So even if you don't have Spotify, you can download it and still add songs to our playlist.
'Cause it's like
So if there's
free-
something you want to add or a song you're really into or you want us to check
I'll
out,
add some songs. All right.
there's a lot of metal on there. But
I-
Marvel confirms Moon Knight is in the near future.
that's what they said they're
Oh,
working on,
man.
but like, I don't know if would they make a movie?
Well,
a movie?
that book shot the fuck up. Oh man.
Yeah.
Werewolf by Night 32.
yeah.
Godzilla beat out Aladdin and Rocket Man to claim
Wow.
the title at one point.
See, I don't even know what Rocket Man is.
Elton John
That's the
movie.
Elton
Oh, is
John
it? Oh, okay,
biopic,
okay,
yeah.
then I do.
And it bothers me that
I heard a lot of people weren't happy with that.
people are bitching about, oh, there wasn't any human interaction, but there was all these monsters fighting. It's like that's the whole point of a Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
I just want
Someone
to see monsters fight.
That's
You-
like Transformers.
And then some Japanese guy goes
switch.
Yeah.
and that's it.
so
Yeah.
in the first one, they complained that there was too much human
Yeah.
interaction and they didn't let them fight. And now in the next one, All they do is fight.
There's
and
no,
you're
there are
like,
no humans in
there's
here.
no humans.
There's no pleasing
There's
people.
no humans.
I hate it. I wish Godzilla would really happen and erase
Hey.
those people. Happy 51st birthday
Whoa.
to Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, man,
Oh,
big
wow.
juice.
Yeah.
Who me? Who me?
Come on, 450, 67.
Yeah. I make about 10 grand month day.
I love Beetlejuice.
He's the best.
Mahatango just put a really cool link out. So if you click the link, it'll take you to every single platform that their music is available on. So go check that out. What day is it? Sunday, June 23rd. There's going to be a $3 cover at Hot Rod Bar and Grill to go see Look Alive, Flatline, Apollo 88, and Brother John. So go check out that show.
Sunday.
Boys Upstairs will be busy with this week. Tonight at Coney, tomorrow night at Port Bar and Grill, Friday at Hot Rod Bar and Grill.
The Roddy Piper theme.
Yeah. Saturday will be Second Mount Rod and Gun Club.
Second Mountain Rod and Gun Club. Yes,
Wow,
that's over School Haven area.
Yeah, so that check out all those Boys Upstairs shows.
All right.
Japan 4 is playing somewhere soon.
Japan 4.
It didn't actually send me the date. Max Morrison shared this, indie wrestler. He said, "Fun fact, I just learned, Flea performed bass on the track of Alanis Morissette. You ought to know."
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's
I didn't
cool.
know that either.
Mattel is rebringing back the Macho Man Randy Savage Slim Jim action figure.
I never knew it was that one.
It's coming back. This Slim Jim.
I read that article too. and
But
it
it's
was like,
it's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, so it's
Oh.
it's a little
You're
never gonna
it's a little hard to get unless you get one of them.
$200.
There's some of them prepay sites sometimes we got to pay like $60 and they'll get it for you because I got
yeah.
one of
You're
them
gonna
like
get
that.
it as if you're the cream of the crop.
cream of the crop, bro.
Yeah, and he took that from WWE to WCW.
Like they really
Yeah.
hooked him up
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
vice versa.
Mhm.
That's cool.
So what have we played, watched? What are we into?
I've been watching stuff lately.
Oh, yeah?
I tried.
What if that's all he said? He's just like, "I've been watching stuff lately."
Crickets.
Yeah.
No, it's not weird anime shit either. I actually dove into the Ted Bundy
Tapes?
not the Ted Bundy tapes, but the
The-
movie with Zac Efron.
Okay.
Just to see how Zac Efron does. Not bad.
Oh, you did a good job.
I mean, about half hour into it, but I mean, I'm
didn't finish it?
interested. No, I just kind of like watched stuff, like stopped halfway or quarter of the way. But then I also watched, the Laugh-In Continues, that whole thing that celebrates Laugh-In.
Oh, I didn't.
It's
Like
back
the
in the
old,
si-
the old.
it was like
60s
the old-
so
yeah.
all right, I want to understand this, man. So you'll turn on Netflix
watch
and
part of a
start
movie.
watching a movie and be like, time to turn on Laughing, and then back out and go to another thing and watch that halfway through.
Or do you like watch it like and then
Do you
believe?
create your own seasons?
No, what I wanted to do, I wanted to try and actually watch stuff that would be interesting and whatnot. So
You know what would help if you watch the entire thing?
Well, I kind of
Like an
I
hour and a
wanted to
half
dive
movie.
in. I wanted to dive into it, but I got into a half hour. I have another
Yeah, 'cause
45 minutes.
Let's talk about the ending.
We'll talk about it later. I'm just
Does it feel like a chore sometimes? Like, oh, it's another hour. Like when you watch
Sometimes
Raw,
it-
I'm like,
some-
oh,
Yeah.
sometimes because like I watched Sherlock Holmes for about like 15 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I can't. I can't
you know
do
the
this
newest
right
one.
now.
didn't
I have to
care
get in the
for it,
mood.
really.
Like,
Yeah, I thought it was a little too long-winded and a lot of downtime.
what was
The
that?
new Sherlock Holmes, the one with Robert Downey, the
Yeah.
movie.
Mhm.
I didn't see it either.
Yeah,
Like the first
Okay.
one, like I would be like watching it midway, and like if I'm not feeling it, I'll be like, all right, I gotta.
yeah.
They
I
did
gotta
a
back
really
out.
interesting thing with that
Backpedal.
movie where they made you kind of believe that he was innocent. They played into that a lot.
Not Sherlock Holmes.
No, Ted Bundy.
Oh, Ted Bundy, yeah.
Yeah.
I see that dynamic going on with them.
Yeah, they definitely play into that very heavily.
Fair enough. Fair enough. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, this nice guy, and it's like he's in court, and then like from the woman, like from his girlfriend, fiance's perspective.
Yeah.
So
It's a different angle. Like a lot of people were
Yeah.
really angry. They didn't like the way they did it that way because
mm,
it's one of those things where you kind of, unless you've been living under a rock and don't really know the story of it, you know all the background. And the whole time you're watching, I'm like, why are they fucking doing this? But it was a kind of a creative way to do it, I think.
It was
mhm,
pretty popular. I mean, I didn't watch
Yeah,
it.
I thought it was good.
mhm.
You playing any games?
Any games? I didn't really pick up on Vampire. Didn't do that. I think I tried playing a little bit of it, and I
Mhm.
was just like, I kind of like. It was one of those things where I was like last minute. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I actually finally
whatever.
got to play some games the past couple of days because I just normally don't have time for it. So I've been playing I have all these brand new games, and I'm playing 2 games that are so old. But I'm playing Borderlands 2. Me and my little brother are gonna go back and try to get a bunch of achievements in Borderlands 2 before Borderlands 3 comes out.
If I had that for 360 or Xbox One, I'd join you because I don't have any.
Yeah,
I haven't got any achievements in so long. I like getting achievements. It's easy when you have people. And online people.
I'm sure you can
that are
still pick it up.
douchebags.
It's probably cheap.
It's probably $10.
Yeah. And then I've been playing Assassin's Creed 3.
Oh, okay. Okay, I say.
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
Really? Wow.
I like the time period.
I did too. I didn't like Connor. I thought he was unlikable.
See, I like Connor.
And I don't like driving the boat. I liked him as a little kid, but then he grows up. I'm like, yeah, that's not.
Yeah,
I don't like you.
But it's the
I like Ezio.
Yeah, the remaster is really cool. They added a lot of stuff to it.
Speaking of remaster, how about that Ghostbusters getting remastered?
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Yeah, Ghostbusters getting remastered.
It's coming out in October. I don't know if it's getting a physical. I'm thinking only download.
Yeah.
But
It looks
that would
amazing.
probably be a smart way to go about it. Maybe if it's popular enough, physical would be the way to go.
Yeah. They should release it early October because I hate when they release Halloween themed games like on Halloween. It's like, okay, but now it's kind of over.
It's over.
Like release it October 1st.
I'd go like maybe the last week of September.
Yeah, even. Yeah.
I'd go with that.
Yeah.
Just to be like, all right, I'm ready for fucking Halloween shit.
Yeah.
I want to get ready.
And I was gonna
brace yourself.
I was gonna replay that. I still might, and then when the new one comes out, play that.
I was going to as well, but I don't think I'm going to now that the remaster's coming.
Yeah, because you're gonna get achievements too.
Yeah, and then like I said, there are only 2 things I'm really playing. That's about it.
I started Sonic Mania because it's the free PlayStation game.
Yeah,
Cool.
And I played I think it's all of them jammed together, like 1 and 3, mainly 1 and 3. I guess with little 2, because there's levels from all of them plus new levels.
Yeah.
and you can
think
unlock
it's-
people.
I think it's
You know,
like it is a combination with all of them, but you play as like all the characters.
Yeah, you
Kinda
always
like
start
a
with Sonic,
huge
Knuckles, and
homage, yeah.
Tails, but like there's another guy and that little bird guy on the cover.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they're like in the chaotic.
And I would say
chaotic
Amy and the big cat that fishes.
Yeah.
But it's good, but it's hard.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
Is it like one of those where they made it way harder than it used to be?
No, like the first level is really easy, but there's like all these traps. Like you'll come up to a thing and then there'll be spikes right here. Like
when they
if you didn't know the spikes were there, you're gonna land on them.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
when they remastered Crash Bandicoot,
it's
I feel like they made it way too hard.
yeah.
Like it was because Crash was not that hard.
I don't remember it being brutal when I was a kid.
No, and now they're just like, we're gonna make this ridiculously hard.
Yeah, which they probably will make another one that's easy, which
Like
they did with Devil May Cry 3. So hard they remastered it to make it easier.
Yeah.
Like there's some parts where it was like you can die, like you're dying, and then like once you master it, it's like okay,
But
I could go.
Sometimes
But
because of
if they made it like a cut above the rest,
the design and the field, the depth perception, you can't judge jumps right going this
Yeah.
in, or,
Yep.
and you jump and you think you're making me fall down the hole. It's like
Anything like watching wise, I don't think I picked anything up.
Where's Heidi at? We'll talk New Girl. Hey girl.
Yeah, she was obsessed with that show.
Hey girl.
She's watching Queen of the South. I think she's watching that.
That's what I'm watching. New Girl. I'm episode like 13. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I like it.
She loved it.
Yeah, like how I explain it to people is well, this is Zoe anyway. My love for Zoe is remember the movie Weird Science?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was to make a girl in the Weird Science computer
It'd be
magic,
Zoe?
Zoe would come out. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, she's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. We went to the Retro Lovely Ball.
How was it?
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it was.
Ben was
I drank
Cowboy Ben.
Cowboy Ben.
And below, did you have a bolo?
He
I did wear a bolo. I went all out on
a
that.
bolo and a huge
Hangman.
belt buckle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man.
He was an oil tycoon like
And he
that.
was-
Always sunny.
Yeah, and he was completely denimed out.
Oh, that's
Oh
awesome.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Nikolai,
A Canadian tuxedo.
Nikolai was completely decked out.
I
Dave,
seen it.
Dave was completely decked out,
Yeah. You
and I wore a t-shirt and a suit jacket.
didn't have a fancy shirt?
No, I
Oh.
wore a Warriors t-shirt, which I got a lot of compliments.
Really?
on.
Well, you
Yeah.
could have also wore one of like a pinup girl like drawing on a shirt. Because that would have been like if you had that.
I
I'm just
didn't.
saying, Yeah.
I had a Baywatch. I have one that says Baywatch, but it
That
says
would've-
like BAE.
Oh,
like
okay.
Baywatch,
Like,
yeah.
hey, babe.
It was a lot of fun. We met a lot of really cool people. I met the one model. Actually, when I interviewed Mike, he showed me some photos. I'm like, yo, this one girl is like super attractive. I dig everything about her style, her tattoos. She just has really like a good, like when she looks at the camera, you're like, you could fall in love with her.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, that's Josephine. Like she's
Ooh,
really good. Like, and she rarely gets behind the other end of the camera because she's the one usually taking pictures.
Oh, okay.
And when he came, I interviewed him. He actually gave me one of her like a poster with
Yeah.
her on it.
I'm like, hey now.
So I have her poster on my wall. And then when I went up to see her, I'm like, "Is it weird that I have my poster of you?" And she's like, "Oh my god, that's so sweet!"
Like
Like,
she's like, but I have a poster of you.
then I'd be like, "All right, hey now." But yeah, no, it was really really fun. We met so many cool people.
I only seen the 2 girls that Nikolai had a picture with. There's one girl's name was like Rachel, not Riley, or something like that.
So Nikolai took a picture with one of the girls. He was part of a workshop, so he photographed her. And the other girl's the girl. We got the judge, silent judge, and he took a picture with the girl he voted for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He just sat at the table. I wish he was here to pick on him. He just sat like he had an autograph book, and I was like, "Do you want anyone's autographs?" He's like, "No," and he just sat there. So I just went around and got all like,
oh, don't even get me in it on that.
Like-
Because I was like saying to him, I'm like
Garth is sitting like,
I go, what the hell? It's like
I like
you bought an
to play.
autograph book to get no autographs. He's like, yeah. I'm like, what the hell, man? That's like going to Disney and buying an autograph.
So could you get
book.
them like was
in-
the autograph book like different pictures of the girls that were there?
So they made
that's
they made
cool.
an exclusive autograph book and took some of the photos from the magazines of the girls who were that were guaranteed to be in attendance.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
And
I'm sure they would have been like, sure, I'll sign it.
No, that's 100%. Like,
Yeah.
it was a way
That's
to
exactly what they were.
it was a way to network with them and meet them
Yeah.
and like
Yeah, especially if you're a photographer or
Mhm.
know someone who is or something.
yeah, it was really cool, man. I really enjoyed the event. The music was fun. It was
What kind of was it? Was it all like rockabilly music? Because that when I look
Yeah,
at them
for the
pictures,
most
that's what
part.
I pick.
for
Like
the most
I
part,
hear
they
in my
played
head.
all really old school music.
Like Brian Seltzer
40s.
Orchestra. like
No, more like I don't know, like
like 40s and 50s stuff.
yeah, like she was a boogie woogie and then
like Fallout music.
Yeah,
Oh,
like-
that's awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was. But then
Like
towards
Butcher Pete.
towards the end of the night, they did put like newer music.
Oh,
on.
yeah.
that everyone danced.
Boo, boo.
That's
Salty Andy.
Yeah, that they actually got everybody.
Hey, turn that off.
Yeah.
Old man Andy.
They did burlesque shows.
Really?
Yeah, they were
Oh
really
my.
good.
Oh my.
Really good
They
burlesque
got
shows.
creative. The one Miss V was my favorite.
Yeah.
She like
Do you know
she
there's
went like around the one way, around the other way,
Oh.
and then she like
like at,
counterclockwise
like at
on
the-
both.
like at the end of Elvira Mistress of the Dark when she's dancing with the
Yeah.
tassels on?
Actually, I got it. You see the new sticker
Yeah, I did. That's awesome.
Yeah, that
I would
came-
put that in my box.
that came with my
Elvira box.
my T-shirt today.
Oh, nice.
From my favorite movie. Got a T-shirt. So
Wow.
now my 2 favorite movies, Fright Rags made shirts for. So I have a Dawn of the Dead and I have a Warriors one.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's
really.
cool. I got this from Loot Crate actually.
Did you?
Yeah, it's like cartoony, cutesy Thanos.
Yeah.
And I recycled my shirt from Super 7 from New York Comic Con last year.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's Japanese skeleton.
It is Japanese skeleton.
But yeah, it was a really really good time. I would 100% go back next year. It was fun.
Mhm.
The pre-party that Friday, it was at the studio.
Yeah,
So we hung out at the studio for a little bit, got to see
That's
some of
fun.
this stuff.
I never knew there was a studio downtown. I never
Yeah,
knew
it's
that.
right next to where the chicken shop was.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep, it was really really cool. Michael did a great job. Everybody at Retro
Now,
Lovely.
did they have a special magazine for the event? Like you know how the Comic Con will have like a special edition.
They just had the
Just the autograph book?
the autograph.
Oh, okay.
But it was like an actual issue of Retro Lovely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like so it was just, but instead like they took the photo. Like so, if this Josephine girl was in the autograph book,
Mhm.
they took her last shoot from the magazine and just put it in the
Oh,
autograph.
yeah, that's
book.
cool. Yeah. How much was it? Like $10-$50?
I think you had to pre-order. It was
Okay.
25.
Okay.
I thought it was like I think it was 30.
It was 30. You're
It was
right,
30, yeah.
But you had to buy like extra with your ticket.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What? That's all right. That's
Mhm.
all right.
It was fun. It was a lot of good time. I would definitely recommend it for people.
And you got the little tags for your key ring.
Yeah, like a hotel room tag.
They're pretty cool. Yeah. Like they're like old school like tags.
Oh,
For
okay.
the
Yeah.
hotel.
Yeah,
Like
that's
a
cool.
hotel room.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Like do not disturb.
Yep. No. Like if you had like a key for your room and it said like the shine the
Oh, yeah.
Pinewood
Okay.
Acre, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
one of those. Yeah. It was really really good time. I would definitely recommend
Now,
people
how much was
next
it
year.
to get in?
We did the pack. I think we paid 40 and we got the ticket for Friday, like the pre-event party where you can hang out in the studio, and then the next day. So I don't remember how much it came out to,
It was fairly cheap.
but yeah, it was a good time. Like they had a craft brewer there, and they served 2 different beers, and then they
Those are
had
nice.
all the mixed drinks.
Were they themed, like named? Like,
No, one was like a gin and tonic goza, and the other one was just a lager.
see, I would have named it like the
Yeah.
bombshell.
Yeah.
like,
And then
like the death of the high heel or something. I would,
Yeah.
Death of the
Yeah.
that's-
so your ticket got you pretty much your entry in. They had some snacks there, not like a
Mhm.
meal.
Yeah.
But then they also drinks were all included.
Oh wow,
So you
that's
go-
worth
you-
it then.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
that was very,
If
it
you
was
knock a
very
few
fun.
back.
Yeah.
I had like 10 loggers.
Oh,
Yeah, I had a lot.
Well, they just
And, like, your
walked
mixed
up the street
drinks.
to get them.
Your mixed drinks were kind of like going off a donation.
Oh, okay.
Oh no! They
That's
were
it.
actually you had to pay for them.
What did you?
Yeah, you had to pay for mixed drinks.
Oh, I didn't get any mixed
Yeah,
drinks.
I got like 2 or 3.
What's the best nation? Donation. What's the best city? Generosity. A black guy told me that outside of a concert one time because he
Really?
was begging for money. I'm like, that's a good rap you got there.
You're not getting anything.
Yeah, I was like, you're not getting anything because you're gonna buy drugs anyway. But
Well, you don't know that.
well,
You don't know
you can
that
look
is
at
right.
it.
Trying to think. Do we dive into it right now and go right to the topic? Hey, Alexis. By the way, I'm sorry, I wasn't watching the chat. Unless she's
She said, "Hey" with 3 Y.
hey.
Remember I'm on I was gonna say MySpace. What was the messenger thing? ICQ. Ow!
Yeah.
When you get the hey with a
Yeah.
couple Y's, like, oh, this girl's into me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the hay with multiple
Yeah,
ones.
remember that?
We only have 2
Hey.
snacks. Do you want to get into the snacks?
I guess so.
Or no,
Yeah,
you have sodas
Oh.
too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Do we have little cups?
I don't think we do.
Heidi!
We
She's
came-
not here.
she's not
we
here.
came underprepared.
Where were they? Up in that closet there?
Yeah,
Just
I'm
Yeah,
not
talk
but
about
about
it
I think
anymore.
we
Talk about
we
something.
spent them.
Yeah,
I think we pretty much spent all those cups.
You can check
Were they here or here?
in there. Oh, you can use. So yeah, grab those solo cups.
There's plenty of them.
Is there?
Yeah.
She might have. You know what? I think she bought more.
Oh, well, that's nice.
She look at
She's a
that.
good girl.
She is ready for it.
So our one of our favorite breweries from Brewfest, Wolf Brewing Company, is coming out with a release this Saturday, June the 8th, and they're doing their wolf paws or wolf prints. And it's a sour with a whole bunch of stuff.
Are you going to get the blueberry
the blueberry?
that they won with?
I'm gonna try to.
Grab me a case if you can, or a 6
Tattered flag, yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Oh, you're talking about Wolf.
yeah, Wolf
sorry.
Brewing. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Hey, if
That's
you guys
okay.
ever want to go to Tattered Flag, I'll go there because the food's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's excellent.
All right.
Supposedly,
Have you ever been there?
I've
Are you
been there.
upstairs? and
I
everything?
haven't
The
been
dining area?
upstairs. No.
They have a whole wall that's all beer cans.
Oh,
There's
wow.
two whole wall. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
That is cool.
Yeah.
the six-way collaboration beer comes out this week too.
Yeah, the banana. I think it's the banana.
It
split
should be
one.
coming to
What's up? Middletown,
Frackville today or tomorrow.
Middletown,
Oh.
PA, I believe. Middletown.
So how many over there?
Probably
Just one.
Middleton, yeah.
What?
How many?
I just have one soda. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It's a new Mountain Dew. It's called Liberty Brew.
Liberty
Brew. And it says it's 50 flavors in one, but come on now, 50 flavors. I think it's because 50 states.
It's
Liberty.
gimmicky.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Somebody said tastes like cotton candy. I would say more. I tried one. I would say more Skittles or like a candy.
Okay.
It,
Fair
it
enough.
ain't, it ain't bad though. It's blue. It's like a dark blue.
kind of
smells-
like our precursor to
And you can get it
the
in
Goza that we had with Apollo 88.
You can get it in 12. It kind of smells like Baja Blast. You can get it in 12
I
packs.
can
and
smell
20
from
ounce.
here. Whoa.
Ooh, it's like a blue.
It's like
It's
a
electric blue.
electric.
Wow.
You know what?
What
This
is
is a
it? It's-
typical
it's-
Mountain Dew
It
scent.
smells very sweet.
Yeah, I've heard it's very sweet, but I don't.
It's like a nice juicy like.
I'm used to
raspberry.
sweet stuff.
That's really good.
Yeah. Does it taste like Laffy Taffy or not? Airheads.
Yeah, like a blue airhead.
Yeah, the blue it's like a blue raspberry.
it-
My favorite
Or
Mountain Dew
Skittles.
so far that I've ever had
Mhm.
was the Dark Knight Black.
Oh, I thought that was awful.
Really?
Yeah.
The Batman.
I
Dark
like that it
Knight.
was cool, but I thought
Yeah.
it was awful. I bought a whole case and I started giving bottles away to people. at the
Really?
time. Yeah.
I like this a lot.
Yeah, this is pretty. I think it's good.
It doesn't taste like Mountain Dew. It's more like juice. It's more juicy than soda. is.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah. I like
juicy. It's like not Mountain Dew at all. It's I don't.
So
know.
if I had to compare
Skittles,
this, if I had to compare this to like craft beer, so like when you drink the new flavors of Coke or
Mhm.
Pepsi,
Mhm.
you still taste like it's still very caffeinated. It's like a Pepsi.
you can
And it
have
has
more.
that
Like if you
signature
drink
Coke.
Code Red Mountain Dew,
Mhm.
it's very Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it is.
Mountain Dew, but different.
Yes, Baja is still very Mountain Dew.
and different.
I like
This-
this. Baja's my favorite.
This
might
is
be-
not Mountain Dew.
No.
This tastes like a craft soda, like the bottles that you brought.
Yeah, it does taste
Like
like
it's not as
You can have more if you
carbonated.
want.
It's like not as carbonated,
Yeah.
and it has a
Yeah.
lot of flavor.
It actually has less calories than regular because a regular can of Mountain Dew has something like 200 or something, 230, and this has 170.
Let's see how much sugar it has in that. bad boy.
Probably 1 million.
46 grams.
I mean, yeah, it's sweet. But
All right.
come
So
Not
we'll,
bad.
we'll do Andy's cereal first.
on. Okay.
So
It,
this
it
is-
seems not that outrageous.
It is the peanut butter corn pops.
Chocolate peanut butter.
Chocolate
corn pops.
peanut butter
So
corn
peanut
pops.
butter cup corn pops, and you can get them for $2 at the junk.
At the giant. What
At
do they
the
call
gener-
it?
at the
The
general.
dirty
The
giant.
dirty giant, clean giant.
Yeah.
People at school county, well, that's it. So yeah, but there's so many new cereals now. There's 2 Hershey ones, and they're filled with cream. One's chocolate, or one's cookies and cream, and one's cinnamon roll.
So I just had the Chips Ahoy cereal, which is like
Okay.
they have the Oreo and then the Chips Ahoy.
Okay, like Cookie Crunch.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's Cookie Crunch with a different name. So we'll try and talk over this. I'll talk real close to the mic so you don't hear that. But corn pops are usually, pretty good.
I don't know if it's the texture because it's the humidity.
Yeah.
Very slimy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I think it's like the dustiness.
I would not eat a bowl of that.
That's what the typical peanut butter and chocolate is usually.
I mean, if you're into peanut butter, it's
more peanut butter.
You're gonna love
I don't
it.
taste much chocolate.
No, I don't either.
I like it.
I could see eating a whole box. I could see myself eating a whole box.
I
Of that.
put too much peanut butter.
But not yeah.
That's like the right amount of peanut butter for me.
I don't made with real peanut butter, but I don't. Is there chocolate parts? Because I don't taste any chocolate at all.
I feel like there's supposed to be like a chocolate coating on it.
Just like a little, like very. It's like
it smells good though.
it's like 25-75 ratio.
Now we were
When it
kind of
comes to
talking about
chocolate.
this before during the interview with Ted, and we think we brought up on the show before. Back in the day when they used to do like movies, and the movie would get its own candy and cereal.
Yeah.
That actually kind of happened here.
Yeah.
You got the Toy Story 4 Carnival Berry cereal. So this is
Carnival berry. It looks like them cookies at Christmas. I forget they come in the tin.
They made
like
like
the little stars and stuff.
I remember the one cereal looking like this thing too back in the day.
Who's the broad on there?
that's Bo Peep.
Oh, okay.
Why did they bring her back?
So this
apparently?
is
I see Toy Story 1 and that's it. Oh, okay, I can see.
these are good.
Does the spoon have a name or is that?
I think
that
that's,
not too?
I
Toy
think
Story?
that's supposed to be Keanu Reeves.
Really.
They're like Cheerios.
They smell good.
They taste more like blueberry to me.
Yeah, they're like
They
blueberry.
look like Apple Jacks.
Yeah, they're very blueberry. I get a lot of blueberry.
Carnival berry, yeah.
That's a very tasty blueberry.
Yeah,
I like it.
that's a good cereal.
This is right on
Yeah, I
the
know,
No.
yeah. All right, and the other thing we have today for show and tell is Andy brought a physical game today.
Well,
Oh yeah.
Toe Jam and Earl,
Back in the groove.
back in the groove.
I
Now,
thought it was Kickstarter. It wasn't Kickstarter. I bought off Limit Run Games.
now the cool thing about
But you
this
had
we
to
talked
pre-order.
about is the instruction manual is like old school.
That's
sorry,
just the card. Don't worry about it.
old school, very thick, has everything in it. Now, if I don't know how much you're gonna see on the camera, but if we pop this game out, this is a reversible cover, so you can actually flip the inside cover to the outside cover and make it look exactly like the old school Sega Genesis game.
the old black and silver ones, which are cool. I like them more than the red ones.
That right there would be enough for me to like be okay. That's worth buying.
Yeah, and it's very well made for because when you buy like a major game, you get no instruction booklet. You get no.
You get a cool little card.
Yeah, and a lot of times like you open it up, there's the inside cover is blank.
Yeah.
And like wow, they really put a lot in. It was $40, so I would buy it again from Limit Games and Toe Jam. I didn't get to play it yet because I just got today.
Yeah.
But it looks good. It looks like Super Toe Jam, but there's
So this is part one and two.
unlockable-
Is this part 1 and 2 together?
No, because 2 is a side scrolling thing, but there's unlockable mini games. Oh, that's cool.
And they
And-
made the box.
yeah.
They made the actual box to make it look like the Sega Genesis.
Oh,
But
nice.
one of the unlockable mini games you play like you go to this warp world or something it's called, and it's Toe Jam Earl too.
Oh, okay.
And then there's like a Guitar Hero
so
game.
is this Guitar Hero? Is this Guitar Hero? Is this Toe Jam and Earl part 1?
It's like they took one and made it like Super Edition. Yeah. So like,
Okay.
but there's tons of new stuff. Like there's 9 playable characters, and you'd be old Toe Jam and Earl and new Toe Jam and Earl. And then
Oh, cool.
Letitia,
Yeah,
Lawanda.
I mean, is the basis still there? Boom.
Yeah, all the wacky enemies are in there. If you go through the thing, like
But I'm
the,
like
the
bass,
boogeyman.
the bass tracks are still there.
Oh, I would assume all the music. Boom, 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 boom.
There's a guy on YouTube who literally just covers all of the bass lines from
Really?
Toe Jam and Earl. Yep.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite games.
And
back in
then
the day.
once we wrap tonight, we will go live immediately on Facebook to
I'm
do
drinking this.
Andy's Video Games Monthly Box,
Mhm.
which, spoiler, it's heavy.
It is. I don't know what's in it. It feels like a piece of clothing.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe they
freaking-
jammed his shirt, or maybe it's
like
like
a
a
quarter of a
wash
brick.
rag. Or
Do you
something.
put your shirt size in there just in case?
No, you know what? I don't think they had a shirt. I don't think they never.
If it's for a fat dude,
yeah, you can have it. 'Cause if
all
it's
right.
an extra large, I don't want it. It'll be swimming. But I don't know what it is. It feels like, unless there's a couple boxes, but it feels like a little squishy.
Yeah.
So who knows what's
It's
in there.
heavy though.
Yeah, it's
I'm
loaded.
excited. So definitely tune into our Facebook channel after that. Now into our topic, which I know we're kind of rushing through this, but
But there's plenty on IGN if you go to the website.
Yeah.
It's like a boss rush mode. This podcast.
so
If you add extra on the Kickstarter, they add the boss rush mode. Did you check out that Kickstarter? The
Kickstarter.
something.
Yeah,
the
Kickstarter. Yeah, I did
The
check that
something
out.
of something.
by the
Yeah,
way,
that's
it's
like
a
a,
second-
it's like
Andy just said
a,
shark.
yeah.
Kick shark.
Kick shark. Kick shark.
Yeah.
Kick shark.
I got the actual because it's Genesis cartridge, so I got it.
I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna mull it over.
I forget what it's called, but it's a Halloween time game where the two kids have to save the neighborhood because there's all kinds of monsters and goblins on the loose.
Yeah,
and
they do like
and
punches and kicks.
Yeah, and they get powers, like the kid can turn into a
That's
vampire.
cool.
So it looks pretty good. I was like, this looks good. I'm gonna give to it. And then my what's it, Dungeons and Doom Nights, the NES one, that's coming next
Oh.
month.
Oh, okay.
okay. So E3 is
Mhm.
gonna be happening. It starts Saturday into to Tuesday.
Oh wow, that's weird.
Yeah. So from what I have here, I could be wrong. I hope it's not wrong, but EA will be Saturday, June 8th at 9:30 a.m.
Mhm.
Pacific, and then 5:30, I guess, Eastern. Microsoft will be Sunday. Bethesda will be Sunday, and also Monday. And then Upload VR will be Monday. PC Gaming Show will be Monday. Ubisoft will be Monday. Square Enix will be Monday, and Nintendo will be Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, Nintendo's last because PlayStation said they ain't doing it because they have their own con.
Yeah, which I think is going to be a horrible.
Yeah. Why
move.
would you leave that? No,
Not gonna
that'd
lie,
be
it's
like
like
Marvel
shooting
Comics
the
leaving
foot.
New York City Comic Con.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a bad move for them unless they literally turn around and say, "Hey, we're going to pay you more money, so you should wait for your game for another month so you can show it at our con."
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, wouldn't you want to go to one that had every video game system instead of just one?
If you,
I would
are-
think even
so
it
say-
don't matter what system you're on. Hey, you want to go to this one that has 3 systems or this one that has 1? Yeah,
Yeah.
3 systems.
Yeah. So if you're not a PlayStation exclusive, all right. So let's say, I don't know.
Well,
Does
like
it-
they said, Watch Dogs 3. That's
Yeah.
gonna be on everything.
So yeah, Watch Dogs 3 and PlayStation's like, I really want to show Watch Dogs 3 off. If you're Ubisoft, are you gonna be like, we're not gonna show off our major flag stable game, so PlayStation can show it off on their or do
Yeah,
I show it off at E3 when the
no,
world's
no.
watching?
Yeah, no.
No, thank you.
But Ubisoft they rumored 3 major releases.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't think Watch Dogs 3 is one of them.
I think it will be.
I think that's because they already announced that. So
Yeah.
the 3 different ones.
Maybe.
I don't know. I played Watch Dogs 1. It was okay.
I loved Watch Dogs 1. Watch Dogs
I
2
didn't play
was
2.
awesome.
I heard 2 was much better.
2 is awesome.
Well, I think 1 had potential, but it was kind of basic with his phone.
See, Watch Dogs 1, it would have been a big letdown for me but to me it was like, okay, if this is what we're getting the first time out the gate,
Mhm.
part 2 is gonna be really good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, I
Yeah.
beat it.
Part 2 had a lot more gadgets. It was,
Really, that's
it was
cool.
really fun. So let's start off with, even though they're going last, let's put them first. Let's go Nintendo first.
All right. Well, they announced They announced 7 Pokemon for Sword and Shield, but I would say they're gonna drop a whole
Yes.
Pokemon thing.
Oh, whole man.
Yeah,
So
for
that's
Sword
what I
and
have
Shield,
on my
yeah.
list. I think we're gonna get. I think if it comes to just to put some games out there, I think Pokemon. We're gonna actually see some Pokemon.
Yeah, just gonna be a lot of Pokemon.
I think you're
stuff.
gonna get Luigi's Mansion.
Oh yeah,
and
3.
some-
That was been rumored for a while.
Yep. I think we're gonna get Animal Crossings.
Okay, yeah.
That's the 3. That's my 3 guarantees.
I Metroid is another one they're saying.
Metroid has
Prime 4.
but Metroid
Or
has been
Prime.
completely scrapped and redone.
That's what they said.
So they're
yeah.
not even close to done that game.
But are they gonna just say
I think they'll hint something.
a little,
something
maybe
or
like a
other.
little?
I don't
Uh,
even think it's at
video
That, I don't
or
even think
something.
it's at that point yet.
Or do they announce it? They should
What-
do like a timeline with Marvel movies, like
What I think they
Metroid,
should do-
Kirby, Donkey Kong.
What I think they should
Punch-Out.
do is they should release Metroid Prime Trilogy
Oh, for Switch.
HD collection
Yeah, you never know.
on Switch.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That would be what I would do.
I think I don't have 3. I have I beat 1 and I beat 2.
I
Mhm.
loved 1, played through 2, and I kind of dropped off.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
like,
yeah.
I don't know what the hell happened with Prime 2 Echoes. I'm just like, I just didn't care
Yeah,
for
it
it.
was a
Just like-
shiny box, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the holographic
Does
one.
Nintendo? My other thing here is, does Nintendo announce their mini system? If they say it's not a thing,
Well, the Mini 64. Yeah.
or not just the Mini 64, a slim version of the Switch.
I don't. How much slimmer can you get?
I think.
I mean, you can't really shrink the screen.
Yeah,
You can't really go this way. So I don't know. I think this is as slim as we're getting.
yeah.
I mean, maybe.
I'm gonna go wild card mode here. They might bring the Game Boy back,
Like a new game,
like Wild Card.
like a new DS.
Because apparently there was an article that it was like the anniversary of the Game Boy
Mhm.
and how like Nintendo like successfully brought it to life and then killed it off. And I think there's another system. I think it's the DS. I think they're kind of straying away.
Nintendo
from
is the
too.
only
the Switch is the Game Boy now.
Yeah,
like your
it
home
is.
system is your portable
Yeah.
system.
Nintendo is the only console that can literally say, okay, so like, you know, if I come out with the PlayStation, I have the N64, I have the Xbox, and if you know, like no one, like they all kind of compete with each other for every year. There has never been any other system. Like PlayStation tried,
Yeah, and it
but
failed.
but no one has ever touched Nintendo when it comes to handheld.
No,
never.
no, and they never will.
Yeah. So
And why
a
try?
classic Game Boy, maybe
Yeah.
now.
You know
with-
how long Game Boy ran for? From like
It ran for
88 to like 2002
very
when
long
they
time.
stopped Game Boy Color.
And the
Yeah.
crazy thing is, people
Now, if they do-
modify them too.
Yeah,
If you were to get a Game Boy Classic, we'll say,
Mhm.
the old gray one.
would you want a Game Boy, a Switch on it so you could play classic Game Boy or Game Boy Color, or would you want just a classic Game Boy and then get a Game Boy Color later?
I would want it to play in color, but when you go to game, you can switch to green and black if you want to. But I would never play a game in green and black.
Yeah.
That's me. But some people probably would.
If they would go the smart route with it, make it the honking huge one, and then make it like where either you can switch the dials to play all the whole old libraries of all the games. And
I don't
then
think you'll
for-
ever get the whole library.
Well, I'm just saying
Yeah.
though, like just to have everything, because if they can compact it with the technology and how everything was backwards compatible from the Game Boy
Mhm.
itself, and then also what I would look into is with the Switch there
Yeah.
with the dot matrix and like how you can darken it, and lighten
Yeah.
it. That'd be your switch to turn it like from like go to
Or
green to like
the
color
yeah.
and all that.
Even
Yeah,
the 3D.
yeah, man.
I would have
pretty
the
wicked.
3D.
Remember trying to play a Game Boy in the car?
Oh yeah, it would have to have a backlight. If there's some idiot
Oh,
Jones,
dear
I want one
Lord.
without a backlight. You're an idiot.
Yeah, I hate,
That was terrible.
I hate you.
If you want to watch that, I've been catching up with Angry Video Game Nerd because I haven't watched his shows in like 6 years. And he does a whole Game Boy accessories one, and they're like the lights and stuff they used to make for Game Boy, and like there'd be
Just
like,
like
yeah,
it's like a
and you're
huge
holding
desk
this
light.
big thing like just to play Tetris or Mario World,
Just like
Mario
a huge
Land.
desk light. Yeah.
Yeah, it was hot, it was out of control. But yeah, that would be a cool wild card.
I say 64 mini.
That's kind of like at this point a guarantee,
Yeah.
just
Why not?
because like Nintendo, Super Nintendo,
yeah. And there's the Genesis one
64.
coming out, and they added 12 more games up to
Yeah.
42.
Yep.
I'm like, that's cool. I'm not paying $8 for it, but that's
the
cool.
only other two games, Mario Maker. The rumors are that they're gonna have some Mario Maker
yeah,
news.
Mario Maker 3.
Or Mario Maker 2, but they have
okay.
they
I
have
thought 2
news
was
for
out.
it. It is.
Okay.
The rumor what everyone's sort of circulating about is maybe they're gonna add another version, like another side of
Yeah,
Mario to
okay,
it,
yeah.
and they add Sunshine Mario.
Oh, okay. There's one Zelda Maker, but it's the old school like Zelda 1
Yeah.
and 3. Wouldn't that be cool?
People want the remastered Zelda games.
Oh yeah, you could put them all in Zelda collection.
Come
on.
The only other thing that people are kind of clamoring about that they kind of want is a Star Fox or a Pinkman.
Pikmin. I was never into Pikmin.
Yeah.
Star Fox. I like the one where you fly and you get out and you do side scroll or 3D.
Yeah.
I would love for like how they did Star Fox 64 because that's actually one of my favorite games.
Okay.
And the N64 version, not the DS version, because I always like the real pixelate, like chunky pixelation for Star Fox 64. It just brings me back to like my 12th birthday when I got it. And it was just playing through that, and I always called them like the coconut bombs, like the huge explosions. They looked like coconuts, and they were like red. And it was so simple.
That
like,
one stage where it's like supposed to be like Independence Day,
Yeah.
and you're flying around and destroying. There was no better mission at that point in time.
You know
I like
what?
Star Fox. It was
I would
hard,
say
man. It
I
was
would
hard.
say there. I'll admit this one, Macbeth. If you ever played it through Macbeth, you're in the Landmaster, and there's 13 switches that you have to hit through the whole entire.
Oh, to get the
Yeah.
secret level.
Well, in order to derail the train and blow up the weapons factory and have like a fucking seizure-inducing explosion at the end of the game, and it's like it blasts your freaking squirrel.
Yeah.
It's like boo, 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 boo. It's like at least like 7 or 8 of them. It's
They
just
should.
crazy.
Nintendo has so much like Punch Out, Ice Climbers. Like there's so many franchises they just sit on. They don't
I think they're trying to like really stretch out.
Earthbound. Like, come on.
I feel like you just got to start tapping into your
Why
retro
not?
library. You
Yeah.
have to.
And you got to come up with obscure shit too, like
And bring
Mock
stuff
Rider
back.
too.
Yeah.
Like Mock Rider,
River City Ransom.
Well, I don't know if they own that. They might.
Technos owns
Yeah.
that.
F-Zero.
Technos owns that, but
How
I don't
about
see
an
why-
F-Zero game?
but I think they try and test the markets, test the waters. But,
But like they seem like there's 3 Punch-Out games.
there's
in-
like,
It's since '85. Come
Well,
on. Now.
well, let me tell you.
Everybody likes Punch-Out. You could have made a couple more. I mean, they don't have to make one every year.
Well, let me tell you though, at least like with Earthbound, like there's like
US
50,
got
50
one.
60, 70,000 people like clamoring
Yeah.
for it, and like Nintendo's just like, nope,
No,
not doing it.
no,
But then
Not
that's
doing
then
it.
you got Stardew Valley, which is kind of like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Earthbound.
Yeah, and people like that one too. It's just,
but it's
you
like
know.
these are surefire hits. You know,
Now, does Nintendo talk about possible deals with Microsoft?
if they really want to play it smart, I think they would, just because.
if there's nothing to,
Like they'd be like,
if there's
"Hey,
no news, then they're not gonna say nothing.
what I would probably do if I were them, I would say, I'd be like, hey, do you remember these old games back in the day? And do like old school footage of like Battletoads or something like that, and then
They announced the Rare Replay.
announce the Rare Replay, and then Microsoft goes with be like, oh well,
Here's my
this, and then-
out on a limb here. They show Smash Brothers. Thank you guys so much. So many people making Smash Brothers the top game. This is da 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 da. We have one announcement for Smash Brothers coming immediately after this broadcast is over. A new player has joined the field,
Master Chief.
and Master Chief.
That'd be cool.
and then cross-platforming with Xbox. Well, yeah,
They don't even say
So-
nothing. They just say
Yeah.
Master Chief and end it.
What you know what I
because they
don't
have 5 packs. They have 5 packs. They already released the
Really?
one.
I don't
and it
think
was-
you'll ever see a Mario game on 360 or
If
360 on
Xbox is letting Master Chief be in Super Smash Brothers,
yeah, but like Sonic was in. I mean,
That's
you
a
know.
that's a real tough sell, but I wouldn't put it.
You'll
I
get
would
like
see that.
maybe
can
you'll
see
get like Mario Kart, but you'll never get a Mario game because they're gonna keep that from Nintendo. Just like you'll never get Halo on Switch.
They'll do some like exclusive thing for
Yeah.
how long, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? That would be
You,
really
you'll probably get the
only way.
old, maybe the old games, but you'll never get a brand new like Mario. What's Mario Odyssey 2? That's Switch only.
Yeah. I mean, I could definitely see, you know, like an exclusive deal, be like, oh, you could play this game in such and such a time. You know what
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
like I could
yeah, something
definitely
like that,
see
maybe.
that. It would be stupid for Nintendo not to do that.
Yeah.
this
Nintendo
point in
needs
time.
the only thing Nintendo needs right now is a good online service.
Yeah. You can send messages to people. How about that? you can't send a message.
They
to
kind of
someone.
need to piggyback a little bit on Microsoft.
Just say, hey, can we jump on Xbox Live? You're gonna have to. I mean, you know, what I mean? Like,
I wonder if they could, like, technically,
yeah,
Like,
that's the
like-
rumor.
but could the Switch handle like? is it-
Sure,
you know what I'm saying? Like my iPhone can't go on the Android network. You know what I'm saying?
your Android and iPhone can both go on Xbox Live.
Can they? Well,
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I
you
mean,
can
if
go-
the,
you
if the
can
Switch
download-
works,
you can download the Xbox app on your phone
Yeah.
right now, and we can party chat with each other
Oh,
over
really?
your phone.
Oh, okay, like that.
Yep.
But I don't know, like for like.
There's been
games
times where
it would
people
work.
like we game with somebody. We're
Yeah.
like, hey, you getting on tonight? And he'll jump on Xbox on this party and be like, yeah, I'm walking through town right now. I'll be home in a little bit. And when I log on,
Oh,
and he's talking
that's
via
cool,
his
yeah.
phone on Xbox
Yeah.
Live.
I think what Andy was trying to get at was the fact that since
I
they're
was-
two
I was
totally
thinking
different,
games, yeah.
like two totally different systems,
yeah, with the
where
drive.
like you know
It would just be an operating
Switch-
system.
No, that I think that's what
if,
you're
if
trying
yeah,
to
the
get,
Switch
yeah.
can handle it because I mean the Switch is much different than
Yeah.
Xbox One.
Mhm.
Just be
Yeah.
a different dashboard update.
Yeah, but I don't see them switching it to like make it to like Xbox. You know what I'm saying?
If they're really greasing each other's palms, I think I'm pretty sure that they're gonna.
But they
they're
should
gonna
make
make
it-
their own like
Yeah.
their own dashboard. Microsoft will be like, yo, we're
Yeah,
gonna make
the
your
hybrid-
own dashboard.
Well, it's already been
Dashboard.
conformed. PlayStation and Xbox are working on some stuff too when
Really?
it comes to online services. Yes.
Oh, for it to work together.
Yeah. So what I honestly think is happening, I think they're getting to the point where like,
Like if you play Mortal Kombat, you can fight someone on Xbox. Which why not?
and I think what they're going to work out is even PlayStation has been very like, regardless if you hate Xbox, their live service is better than any other system out there.
You see, I haven't used it in so long.
Like just,
For
Been a
me,
little
like,
while for me
yeah.
too.
I only played some games online. Like I was never really into online gaming.
Mhm.
but if that platform's already there and it's good, and you can just be like, hey, just run our operating system, and your people can use our people.
Yeah,
and-
if they can, that's the only thing. Like
Yeah, I'm sure there's smart enough people out there
Yeah.
to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be fun. I mean, that'd be awesome for gaming. If you can listen, if you can turn around and say to me, today we're gonna have this Call of Duty that's coming out where they already confirmed PlayStation will be playing against Xbox. If I can join a lobby and it's Xbox versus PlayStation, I'm sold. How much more intense do you think that lobby is going to be, knowing that you're playing against the rival system?
I mean, if you really think about it, then too, there's other venues to go through then too. Like there's a application called Fightcade that you can actually download ROMs of different systems and whatnot.
But you have to be a PC person.
But still, though, you can still link everything. Like you could link like your PlayStation controller or an Xbox controller to the system.
It's not the same thing. I have my friends list. I have, you know what I mean? Like now if I'm playing online, like, what do you want, Andy? I'm on Xbox, or I'm on I'm on my PlayStation. Are you getting on tonight? Sure. Now that they're all linked, pink, Andy pops online.
Mm-hmm.
I can invite Andy to a party.
The global network.
Me and Andy can hang out with each other, talk. He could be playing his games, I could be playing mine.
Yeah, because PlayStation doesn't have that like that where you can chat. Remember,
Mhm.
this is from 360. I never played Xbox. When you have like 4 people talking and playing different games, like,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
And PlayStation didn't get that until now.
I don't even know if they do have voice. I don't know if you can send a voicemail.
You can.
Okay.
There is party chat is now pretty much PlayStation 4 is exactly what Xbox 360 was. Because PlayStation 3, the only time you can party chat is if you're playing the same game at the same time and you're in
Really?
the same
Oh,
game
boy.
together. Yeah, it was
Mhm.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, they kept you locked.
that's dumb. Like,
They just let you
why-
change your gamer lane, your great gamer tag. for the
I
first
know.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For all them guys out there that are smoke weed, XXX
Yeah.
45, you know.
The Click Commander
Yeah.
45. Yeah. But yeah, I hope that something's announced. I'm gonna say the same thing for
How
Xbox.
about they say new Zelda coming? They don't show nothing. They just say 2022.
Just
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
glowing Triforce.
Yeah.
Something.
Link return.
Mhm.
You know, that's enough.
So Xbox, I put on there. I think the Nintendo deal is going to be talked about on either one of their platforms. I think I would say, and I think they would talk about it first because they're there 1st, and then the next during Nintendo's be like, well, you already heard during Microsoft that we have a deal.
Yeah.
You know, because we already started with the class cross-platform with Rocket League and the cross-platform with Minecraft.
Okay.
Because Xbox owns Minecraft. You know what I mean? So I think that's going to be something that's going to be talked about in some form or fashion or the other. Battletoads, I have on my list. I think we're going to get a Battletoads.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be download only.
Yeah.
I watched the teaser thing.
Mm-hmm. I have new Halo. I think we're going to definitely get the new
Which will
Halo.
be, what, 6? Right?
Infinite. It's called Infinite, which I think it would be 6, but they're
Okay.
just going to call Halo Infinite.
Okay.
But you don't really know what that means.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to get more of an idea what Halo Infinite is, and maybe get some gameplay. But I don't think it'll be out for this system.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because they're saying they might announce a new system. They're going to do 2 different
They're
versions.
100% going to do a new system.
And it's Lockhart.
That's
and
the
then-
code name for
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Which I
So
like that.
I
name,
think
but-
2020 is going to be the release date for new systems. My prediction would be, I think Xbox drops their system first,
Well, they seem like they're I think PlayStation wants to hold off for a little bit. Like, I don't think they want
and
to.
I think that's
one
going to be
out.
their downfall.
Well, not really. Do you want a new system? I don't.
2020, I'm ready.
No, I mean, do you want a new system like overall, no matter what?
Sure. If
I'm happy with
if-
my current systems.
If Xbox says the next gen is going to do this, and that, I'm down.
I mean, is it really gonna be that different? Like the iPhone 10 isn't that different from the iPhone 9.
Very true.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
how much better can graphics get? I mean, yeah, you can
You
always
can
get
only
stronger
push it so far and
and
so
bigger hard
much,
drive,
yeah.
but like,
If Nintendo,
You know?
so say if the deal is that Nintendo says, hey, you know, the Switch will still work backwards compatibility, Xbox One will still work backwards compatibility.
yeah, if they do that, that's good. And why
but
not?
if you want to play cross-platform, you will need to get a new Switch in 2020 or a new Xbox in 2020.
That would have made me get one
I would do it.
because I don't play much online.
Yeah.
So
But I think we're gonna get a new system. I think we're gonna get 3 systems. I think you're gonna get the modded system, the normal version. I think you're gonna
Okay.
get the elite version, which is gonna be like the high end
it's just,
gaming
now, what
PC.
is that? Just like the Xbox? What's it called?
Xbox.
Xbox One X.
Xbox One
That's
X.
such a stupid name.
That's
But
like the high end version.
what's the difference between that and a regular one?
Higher processor, fastest. It's the fastest,
But, like,
most powerful console out right now.
If you're playing Halo 5 on the regular one, is it that
It'll
much?
run better. Yeah.
Is that much different?
It is.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, is it game changing?
They upscale. It's a nice system.
Because I know, like, I never got the 4K PlayStation because I don't have 4K TV. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, the 4K PlayStation really doesn't play 4K. It checker renders and tricks you.
no,
to make, yeah.
But I don't have it, so I wouldn't. I can't see it because I don't have it. Like, you know,
you wouldn't know.
I think they're gonna talk about more of the Xbox Cloud service that they're trying to put out there, and I think that cloud service is going to lead to the other third system. I think the third system is going to be.
Are they download only?
I just think the system is literally going to be like a Fire Stick. It's going to be a chip, and you just plug it into the back of a TV or a device.
Okay.
And that just gets you access to the platform, and it's there.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. They're saying like one they're going to do one has a bigger hard drive and stuff. I'm like, that's cool, but maybe just release one. But I guess there's some people that don't want to spring for the extra money. I don't know.
I think we're gonna get. I don't know if it'll be on the Xbox stage. I don't know why I have it here, but I think we're gonna get some Apex Legends Season Pass.
No, what is that?
It's like Fortnite, but a different. EA makes it. It's completely free. I think we're gonna get a Forza. I think we're gonna get Gears. I'm hoping for Fable.
No, that's what the big rumor is.
Yep.
At least an announcement that it's coming back.
And Xbox showed last E3 that they bought a lot of new titles, a lot of new companies, a lot of new. I think we're gonna start getting some hints of what those people are working on. Normally, Xbox likes to keep it close to the chest, and they say, here's a game, by the way, it's out next year. Where PlayStation is more like, here's a game, see you in 6 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think Xbox will get a little lenient with their games and say, hey, you know, you guys been saying you're waiting for games. Here's these 6 games we're working on, or 14 games we're working on from these studios. Get ready.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna end the show with the new system.
Okay, I can see that.
Just getting the ball rolling on it.
I hope they don't do VR.
Like a little like
don't make
teaser
VR
of sorts. Yeah.
It's like, ugh.
I don't think you'll see. I think you'll see some specs because PlayStation already announced some of the specs for PlayStation 5 already.
Yeah, they're backwards compatible. Well, it should be.
Yeah.
Every system from here on out should be.
Yes.
Unless it's like, you know, if we get to PlayStation 8, it doesn't have to play PlayStation 1. Oh, you know.
Third part. Some of these are third party, and some of them I just realized
the Cyberpunk game that looks really good.
Cyberpunk will be on Xbox. I would almost guarantee it'll be shown on Xbox stage.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it has to. I mean, it ain't gonna be on Switch.
No,
maybe PC, but yeah, I would say Xbox.
Yeah, it's going to be shown on the Xbox stage. They showed it last year on Xbox.
They're saying that's supposed to get their release date.
Yeah, I would say
that looks really good.
Cyberpunk's release date. The Contra remaster.
Okay,
thing. Yeah. And then I think you're going to see a lot more games that are going to get ported to the Switch.
Okay,
so now that they just added chips that can now read up to 64 gigs that you can put on your Switch, the rumor is you might see Grand Theft Auto. The last Grand Theft Auto on Switch.
I can maybe see that.
Yeah.
I didn't play the last one.
But yeah, so that's that. I think you're gonna get Watch Dogs. I think you're gonna get
Watch Dogs 3.
I think you're gonna get something with Assassin's Creed.
Watch Dogs 3 is in London.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. It's in London, and there's a guy. There's what's his name?
Aiden Pierce.
Yeah, and there's a girl.
Okay.
And there's a nerd guy. That's why I see a picture of 3 people.
The third guy, is he a black guy?
I think so. Yeah.
That would be the guy from Watch Dogs 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think we're gonna get some Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, well, that Ubisoft 3 big games. So
yeah,
gotta be.
Supposedly, it's going to be a Viking version?
Vikings.
Really? That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Is right. Yeah.
Yeah. Viking.
I'd be down for that.
Can you imagine Assassin's Creed? You do go like berserker mode.
Yeah.
That'd be ridiculous.
The last one kind of had some berserker mode to it as a Spartan.
Oh, is it what was
Odyssey.
it? Odyssey.
Yep.
I could definitely see that.
Really
it's about
good.
time that they go in the end.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I think we're gonna get some for Bethesda. I wouldn't doubt if you get some.
I know it's getting
Fallout
announced.
76, and I think they're gonna say, "Hey, we knew we fucked up. Here's a giant overhaul to the game."
You know what I think they're gonna do? Totally ignore that Fallout 5, because that's next. Well, no. Scott, the next guy or next Elder Scrolls is next.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls.
But they might say, "Okay, here's the name of it, Elder Scrolls, whatever," and then after that, Fallout 5.
Elder Scrolls Online is still doing very well.
And their space game. They were supposed to make Elder Scrolls in space. I forget the name of it.
Yeah,
maybe
a new platform,
and maybe a shooter because you know how they do shooters on the side, like Rage
Yeah.
and stuff. Maybe like a lesser, not a role playing game, but just a normal shooter.
Yeah. I think they're going to talk about a big overhaul to Fallout 76.
I mean, they might, but I don't know. It kind of seems like they gave up already.
I think they kind of overhauled it already in the first place with like a whole bunch of patches.
I heard
there's like a first person.
They need something to turn around and say, "Hey,
solo mode."
They did the same thing with Elder Scrolls Online was dying.
Mm-hmm.
They released it. It was not good. Their productivity dropped, and they said, "Here's a free DLC for Elder Scrolls."
That's cool. I never
And
played it.
they hit it hard, and
Really?
Elder Scrolls population went back
Really?
through the roof.
I have no interest in playing that.
I don't either,
Yeah.
but I think they're gonna try one last ditch.
Maybe, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they might just give up and say, "Here's Elder Scrolls. Here's the space game. That's what we're going."
I think we'll get Doom Eternal. We'll get some Doom
Oh,
Eternal.
okay, yeah.
Yep. I think Final Fantasy 14 will show up somewhere with
Like-
Square Enix.
Oh, the 14 is the online. Is the
No, that's the
MMO.
remaster.
Oh, 14's with the dudes driving the car.
I think
I forget. Or was that 15?
I'm sorry, not 14. Final Fantasy 7. The one that they're
Oh,
the
okay. So,
remade
okay,
one,
yeah,
yeah.
You're gonna get that, and they're gonna talk about the Avengers game. They're making Avengers.
Yep, the Square Enix Avengers game.
That's really
Now,
awesome.
people are starting to think that might be a online MMO,
Ugh,
which
I hope not,
that's the rumor.
because then it's make your own character and it's City Heroes, and
Yep.
no one's asking for that.
So
I think it's gonna be a single player, like Final Fantasy, but with Avengers. I'm sold. That's enough for me.
I know it won't happen. Another wild card I'm going to predict a Chrono Trigger sequel.
Oh God, I don't
Yes.
think they won't for some reason.
Yeah, I think they're gonna
Here,
they're
well,
gonna
they
do
did.
wild
They
card.
Pete, real quick while you guys talk
They
about
that.
did.
Yeah, go ahead.
They did remake Secret of Mana, so maybe. I mean, there's a chance. Everyone's
mean-
only been asking for 20 years.
I mean, I could probably see it because like Square Enix in a way, kind of like they have a lot of good games in those libraries.
They do.
Now, like
a lot of shitty ones too.
true,
Infinite Discovery.
Legend of Gaia. Did you ever hear that game?
Yeah.
I had that game for a little while, and I would definitely say
Is that the fighting one? Legend
that's
of
the
Gaia?
one where you switch like between like you have this one character named Will, and you go through like this like epic journey. I guess like there's like some comet that's gonna fall onto the earth.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Final Fantasy VII Light.
Oh, okay.
But you switch through different characters. Like you have like a fire character and like a night character that you flip flop and you do like puzzle
Okay,
stuff. It's like
Like
Final
Suikoden 3.
Fantasy VII Light with Legend of Zelda puzzle aspects
Oh,
to
okay.
it. And it's like art. It's kind of sort of like RPG
Mm-hmm.
aspects. Fun game and then like cool like animation style, like how they did it. But yeah, I would definitely say maybe like that'd be cool. Legend of Gaia. Like people would be like, "Whoa, that'd be pretty
Yeah.
cool." Because there's some people that are making, they're making remakes of that game then too.
Really? Wow. I
Like-
thought you said Legend of Gaia.
No,
Remember that one?
no,
Where it's
no.
like
Yeah, I
left
remember
punch, right
that
punch,
one.
kick. I have 1 and 2.
Oh, the combo one.
Yeah, yeah.
Or you could just go X, X,
Well,
X,
yeah,
X.
well,
X,
what's something
X.
is like every battle you do that's like this is tiring.
Yeah,
if
that's
you can pick
true.
automatic combos, then it'll be
Yeah,
so much easier.
yeah.
What
Well,
game is
then
this?
what's the point of
Legend of Gaia. It's a role playing game for PlayStation.
It's an
2.
RPG. Basically, you like mash buttons together, and you're trying to find like secret combos
Yeah.
while you're doing the button mashing. And then like as you progress, you add more buttons to push, and so like you get like these ultimate
punch,
moves.
kick. But every time you attack the bad guys, you have to pick your combo. You can't just save and hit one, and then it does the combo.
It's kind of like
punch, kick, punch, block.
like the
jump. I'm like,
combos and like
oh, this is a lot of work.
it's like the combos plus like it's boxing. there,
Yeah,
too, in
yeah.
in
It was a
some
role playing
aspects.
game where it was like fighting. Like when you go, it's like in your battle, like Final Fantasy. When you go to fight, they would fight like a fighting game.
Oh, like you would see their fists.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't bad. It was a cool idea. Maybe made a little.
Star
Wait,
Wars.
what?
Star Wars. I
What's
forget
it called? Fallen Jedi.
Fallen Jedi. I think we'll see some of that.
Fallen Order. Yeah.
So yeah, something like that. It's the Fallen something.
I other than the name, I know nothing about it.
It looks. I think we're gonna see some stuff about that. What else I got here? Cyberpunk. Here's my 3. I hope games.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll save mine. What are some? You kind of alluded to a few. What would be your? Please God, make this happen. Games that you want this year at E3.
That are kind of in the relative possibility.
You can do.
Oh,
you
come
can,
on.
you can
now,
do some
now you
real-
shot me
yeah,
down.
You can
I'm
do some
done.
relative possibilities, and you can do ones that are also way far fetched. Probably won't happen.
Well, I already said about the far fetched one would probably be Chrono Trigger.
Yeah. I don't see it happening.
Yeah, that.
But
Bloodstained are they gonna have stuff on Bloodstained? I hope so. I mean, it's supposed to come out this year.
yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
I really don't know. Like I kind of like spent my grains,
Yeah.
spraying it
What about
throughout
you,
the show.
Andy?
I want which you probably will, the new Elder Scrolls.
New
And
Elder
Fallout
Scrolls?
5. I'd say Fallout 5 is coming next. So they always flip flop with Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Except unless the space one does good, then it's gonna be like Elder Scrolls, space one, Fallout. Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, which only helps.
Yeah.
All right.
So how about not Mass Effect 4?
You want
A
another
real Mass Effect. Like that last Andromeda wasn't so good. Wasn't so
Yeah.
high.
Yeah, I could definitely see
Yeah.
that.
I'm trying to think like
One of
possible
mine-
games with like
Left 4 Dead
oh yeah, 3.
3. And then if they make Left 4 Dead 3, that only opens the door to half.
3 for
half-
dead, like the 3 in the left.
Yeah.
The 3 for dead.
Like it'd be like a hand,
Yeah.
like a hand with it all blown apart here.
yeah, that would
Um,
maybe.
Half-Life 3.
I don't think that will ever come out.
I think that's way awfully far fetched unless like if somebody hears some rumor about it, that's when you
Yeah.
know like you probably might hear about it from that point in the span of over 2 years. You'll hear about
Yeah, maybe.
Half-Life
I would say
3.
the chances for Left 4 Dead are much greater.
Yeah.
I didn't care for Half-Life 1.
I never really played. I really wanted to
I
play
played
the
the orange
series.
box, you
Yeah,
know?
I really wanted
The
to
Orange
play
Box
the
is
series.
fun.
I played the game for 45 minutes, and all I had was a pistol and a crowbar.
You know what? Now that
And I
we're
said,
talking,
"This is
talking
annoying."
about it. What about Team Fortress?
That would
Ano-
be 3, right?
Yeah, Team Fortress 3. Since they're going with Microsoft and Nintendo, why not?
Yeah.
I'd
yeah.
fucking do it.
How about a new Conquer game? That's what I want. Now you
A
can
new
have it.
Conquer?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have it.
That'd be another one
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Well, if that would happen, it would be Xbox exclusive because of the
The rare, yeah.
rare.
Yeah.
If you get me a couple, like 3 or 4 titles, I'd probably be sold. Yeah,
So
you know,
we said- we did
Okay,
talk about
but
Ubisoft.
Sunset Overdrive 2.
Ubisoft would have 3 games to announce.
Has to be Assassin's Creed, one of them, right?
Splinter Cell.
Oh yeah, they did that. Rainbow Six.
another wild card, Rayman.
That may be Rayman, but that's not major. Did they consider that a
They'll
major
probably
title?
they'll probably do another like
They kind of piggyback
yeah.
the rabbits. They'll probably do like a rabbits Mario RPG. I would say.
Yeah, that one gets brutally hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't care for it. Like when Rayman introduced the raving rabbits.
But did you play the Mario one? I forget what it's called. I have it.
Oh, it's like
it's so hard.
They're talking about an RPG one, like a
Oh,
Paper
more
Mario.
okay. That would be kind of
like
cool.
a Rayman version.
Yeah. How about Mario RPG 2? Well, Mario RPG now, like, you know what I mean?
Square Enix are really actually cut the chain off for Geno, and
Yeah.
Nintendo can actually make. Well, Square Enix and
Goofball or whatever his
Nintendo
name is.
Super Mario RPG 2.
Yeah.
Let's fire it back up again.
Yeah.
Smithy's Revenge.
Yeah, or just Super Mario RPG like nowadays.
So I want
Yeah.
I want EA Sports to come out or EA come out and be like, all right, guys, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna fight for LA Def Jam.
Def Jam with the nowadays rappers. I don't know any, but
It'd be
And then
amazing.
DMX, it's gonna give it to
you.
you, and
It's
then
gonna
just,
give it to ya.
just play like the
Like-
teaser trailer.
Like,
that-
who's a fan of the old school hip hop?
Yeah.
Who's a fan of
Oh.
the gangster rap?
that'd be pretty
Who's
cool.
a fan of the 90s?
Unlock Biggie Smalls.
And who's a fan of the mumble rap?
Oh,
We will
God.
find out who takes over.
What's his name? That red-haired guy is
Yeah.
Matamore. Or whatever. I don't know.
Macklemore, yeah.
Macklemore.
And it's just like every generation of rappers in a
Fight to the
in
death.
a fighting
and it's East
wrestling
versus
video.
West.
Yeah.
And
for
Def
a
Jam.
wrestling title.
Yeah, old school versus new school.
That'd be a
like-
cool name.
I like
Def
one
Jam
and two,
fight. Well, fight for no.
Fight for the right to party.
No.
You can unlock the Beastie Boys. They play as one character.
Fight for your right
Yeah.
to party.
Yeah. Kick it.
And they just show like a triple threat match: the BC Boys versus Run DMC.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
DMC would be all about that. See,
Oh.
he goes to cons. He has a comic. I went to buy it. But it was like $20. I'm like, oh.
please make that. I want a Def Jam.
How about what if they said what if AEW was there and they announced, hey, we have a video game. It's coming out. Not yet. Like, and we're gonna use the 64 system. We're gonna use the normal version, which Matt and Nick Jackson said before.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
It would be so good.
Even just download only. 20 characters. That's enough.
Mm-hmm. Just a complete rip off.
Yeah, just take 64, reskin it with AEW people, and update the graphics a little bit. Everyone would love it.
I think I remember at one point when playing WCW, NWO Revenge, and WCW World Tour, they actually had some really off the wall like wrestlers that you did not even know, or it was
Yeah,
less
'cause
like
they
they
would
didn't really rehash anything from my understanding.
they would take the Japanese game, Virtual Pro Wrestling, and they would just kind of give the Japanese wrestlers new gimmicks. And that's why they're real off the wall. Yeah.
all right.
Change their name a little bit.
And some of them-
What you're playing, you're like, that's clearly
Yes.
Masahiro Chono.
Some of them were clear, like actual Japanese wrestlers,
Yeah,
or some
like
of them were
Stan
actually
Hansen.
wrestlers from other things that they couldn't get
Oh
the
my
rights
God.
for.
Yeah.
Now, like that's the last time I played it was like, oh my god. I think
the
I think I
early
ran at
2000s?
Blockbuster
Yeah. Wow.
in Shendo.
Did we ever talk about the craziest Fire Pro Wrestling video game of all time?
No, which one's that?
So I watched this video on YouTube, and there's a Fire Pro Wrestling game for the Game Boy
Oh, Fire
Advan-
Pro Wrestling. No, Advance. Yeah. I have it.
Advance, and you wrestle Dick Slender.
Oh yeah, I think we did. Yeah.
And did you hear the story?
I think we.
So,
I think
so
that's not the
did,
original. That's like
or-
either 2 or it's a homebrew someone made or something.
I thought it was an original game.
Yeah, I don't think the original game has story mode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was just
That'd be
wrestle
disappointing.
matches.
So
So
this
I
guy-
have it. So
yeah.
So
we can
Dick
fire it up
Slender-
and see.
Dick Slender's a champ, which is a ripoff of Ric Flair. You go to train and work your way up to wrestle Dick Slender, and your partner
Dick
gets
Slender.
mysteriously murdered. During
You
the
did.
during the
Oh,
murder
yeah.
of your
Yeah.
partner, you're training and training and training, and your wife leaves you. Then your coach mysteriously dies. And then your wife dies somehow. All this weird stuff happens. You work your way up and you finally get the title. You beat Dick Slender, and he turns around and tells you that he killed your partner, and he killed your coach, and he helped with your wife leaving you. And you win the championship. You go, your little character's driving home in their car, and they get home,
Oh yeah, you did
and you
talk about
shoot
it.
yourself. Your character kills himself.
I remember you talking about that.
I was like,
now,
what
yeah.
the fuck is that? Like an old school game. That's insane. And when I watched that video, I was like, that is not a real thing.
I wish it was.
Yeah, I looked at IGN to see some stuff and it said rumors of games, and one said Darksiders, a new Darksiders.
Okay.
I didn't play 3, but there's 4 horsemen in that. So like the 4th horseman, I forget his name because it was.
I thought they only did 2.
No, there's a 3rd one with a
Oh,
girl.
is there?
Fury, she had the whip.
Okay.
And then there's a 4th. I forget his name. War was the first one, and then
Mhm.
Death was the second because he's like the Grim Reaper guy. Which I didn't. One I thought was okay. I didn't like it.
Famine.
2 was pretty good. Yeah, Famine has to be. Yeah, so I don't know what he looks
Oh,
like. I
well,
forget.
just going off of just
The game. Yeah,
just for horsemen in general.
they said that, and what was the other thing that they're working on? That studio. I forget. I was looking just IGN. That said about a new Assassin's Creed at Ubisoft's 3 big games, but they did make Rainbow Six Vegas. Be awesome.
Vegas 3.
Yeah, I know it's kind of stuck in if you keep making games in Vegas, but I think Vegas were awesome. There's a bunch for that they could possibly do. Don't they do a racing game too? Not Burnout, or do they?
Who's that?
Ubisoft.
They do a game called The Crew.
Oh, okay, because you know how they did the Ubisoft Online thing where if you link them together and you get points and you could get like bonus outfits for Assassin's Creed guy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I had another game too that I got points on. I was like, I don't want it for this game, and I bought like an outfit for.
Now that you brought up Burnout, I'm
Assassin's
trying
Creed.
to think. I think Activision actually produced that game or something along those
Yeah.
lines.
So
Who got picked up-
here's some possible spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled anything,
Shut it off now.
turn off now. Now these are possible spoilers. I just googled this. So I
For
guess
E3.
for E3.
Mhm.
So I guess Amazon already put some titles up that they weren't supposed to. And one of the games is a Bethesda's game called Dummy 2019.
I wonder what that would be about. Crash Test Dummy. It's Crash Test Dummy open world. Remember the cartoon? Oh, I don't know. Bully 2?
Take Two Dummy,
I don't know.
Ubisoft Dummy.
Because what was I gonna say? Red Dead. What's Rockstar Games? They have nothing announced. Maybe they'll announce Grand Theft Auto.
They usually do like absolute last minute, like they're like sliding around with a fucking wine ball in their hand, like all around the place, and
Yeah.
just like come in unannounced
what?
and be like,
Oh no!
Guess
So I
what,
guess
Grand Theft Auto?
they're just saying that Bethesda has. All right, here's what it is. I'm sorry, I misread that. So Bethesda has 3 games
Mhm.
that are going to be announced at that
Oh,
are,
brand new IPs?
and they're not. They're just calling them dummies for now.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I don't think one's a space game then.
Nintendo, Ubisoft, Take-Two has a game.
What if Rockstar says, "Hey guys, State of Emergency 3"?
What if Rockstar turns around and says Grand Theft Auto 6?
Yeah, they might just say coming.
Yeah.
We don't know
Or-
nothing about
or
it.
Bully 2.
Yeah,
I
you
could
never know.
definitely, I could
I
definitely
didn't like
see
Bully
Rockstar.
because I just want to kill the teachers in this game. Like I just want to shoot
They
the
just
principal
let,
with
they
a
just
gun.
let oh my goodness,
That's what I wanted to do because oh, it's so frustrating. Like I wish I could just turn the Grand Theft Auto. It should be like a cheat code. Like, oh, now you got the machine gun. I don't want to
think
kill the
I think
kids.
there's going to be at one point
Details
where...
of Fable 4 have leaked days before E3.
Oh,
That's a rumor.
ooh. I like the Fable games.
love
I would
Fable.
get that for Xbox One. I like any game where I can create my own character and I can be a dude or a chick and I can change how they look.
And you can even change them midway through with
You could,
special potions.
yeah, you can sex change or you could get shorter or they're totally different haircut with the barber.
Did you ever play a game called Black and White from Lionhead Studios?
No.
It's a PC game, but they converted it over to, I think, Xbox and all. You play as like kind of like
Was that when you're God?
Yeah, you're God, and then you
So,
have like another God.
Confirmed
like an
games
animal.
for E3.
Yeah.
Gears 5.
Yeah.
Halo Infinite.
Okay.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Is that like the when you control a team?
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of like Wildlands, but the new version of it.
Okay.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Which if that's like, how about KOTOR 3?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
FIFA 20,
Oh.
Madden 20, Shrine 4,
Of course, there's a Madden coming out. There's a Madden coming out to the end of time.
Doom Eternal, a new Darksiders game,
Yeah, that's 4.
Dying Light 2, which Dying Light 1 was really
But I
fun.
didn't play it.
Borderlands 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, of Marvel Avengers, Cyberpunk 2077, Watch Dogs Legion.
Mm.
So I guess that is
Yeah,
100% confirmed. Wolfenstein, Youngblood, and Cyberpilot.
coming for ya.
19, I think that's supposed to be in the 1980s. The Wolfenstein.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Nazis in the 80s.
So if this is a game that you can play online with people,
Mm-hmm.
I may 100% be sold on this game.
Team.
Roller Champions.
Roller what?
Ahead of Ubisoft's E3 conference, a roller derby style game called Roller Champions was allegedly leaked. It appears to be an action-packed multiplayer title that we're through not exactly cross our fingers on a rollerblade focused game for 2019, but the potential is there after all. It looks something like Splatoon meets roller derby, where you kind of have like it's like Mario Kart and NFL Blitz,
Yeah.
where you literally you have the ball and you got to race around and just check each other. I'm in.
They have to make it like
I'm in.
They have to make like some cool like a maybe like just like the 4-button layout, but have to make it like simple and accessible for people, and just make it more like it's easy to pick up but difficult to master.
Yeah,
like what the fuck is it? Rocket League.
Okay, I didn't play
Super simple to play. It's literally you play as 3 cars on two teams of 3 cars.
And you play like soccer. Right?
It's soccer, and you just smash the car.
I seen it and I was like, no interest.
It's so much fun. Yeah. Forza.
I like Splatoon though.
Fable.
Fun.
A Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening.
Oh, that's the Game Boy game that I heard they were going to redo that. But for
Link's Awakening
for
Link's
Switch.
Awakening
when you get
DX
the instruments, it's a dream, and then like
Sword and Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Yeah, of course. That
Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion 3, Super Mario Maker 2, Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
I've never played a Fire Emblem.
They're difficult.
They're
They're kind of a bitch because if you like your characters,
they die forever.
They die. Yeah.
Astral Chain. It's a Nintendo game.
New franchise.
Multiple. Marvel Alliance Ultimate 3.
Well, that's coming out next month.
The Black Order. They'll probably talk about it.
Yeah. Why not?
I didn't even think about that. Babylon's Fall, Final Fantasy Remake, and games you want to see at E3. Wolfenstein 3,
Elder Scrolls,
Splinter Cell 7, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle 2.
Oh, they're making the second one. I didn't beat it because it got that hard.
Bayonetta 3.
Bayonetta very hard. I like her.
Yeah, I have to. I want to
Nier,
play hard first.
Nier Nier.
Oh, that sucked.
Nier 3.
Nier Automata.
Yeah.
Starfield. Games that won't be there.
Oh,
Starfield, which is supposed to be the Bethesda space.
Oh, okay, I maybe they'll have a little bit about it.
Elder Scrolls, the new Elder Scrolls, Beyond Good and Evil, Skull and Bones, which is supposed to be. This was showed last year.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be like just a combat boat game.
Yeah, I never played the first one.
Assassin's Creed, Death Stranding.
That's definitely gonna be there.
Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima. And they're saying they're saying that they won't be there.
Because Last of Us 2 is PlayStation.
Yeah. And this is called Irresponsible Video Game Predictions of 2013. Nintendo, Oh, this is kind of where I got my stuff from.
Donkey Kong, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just looking on IGN just to see what they said, but they were too heavy on rumors at all.
Yeah. Same thing. Anything I have.
I just want Elder Scrolls. I'm okay with a brand new role playing game. I just want to make my own character and explore that world. But you know what? I did see Warhammer made a new Diablo type game. I think it came out Tuesday. What was it called? I forget, but it looks pretty good. I watched a little video review. I forget what it's called, but it's Diablo, but it's the Warhammer universe, so it's not
Lady.
different. And you know what? You know, game I like Dungeon Siege. I recently bought it for 360. I want to replay it because I like being the gunner chick. I forget her name. She was like Van Helsing.
EA Saturday, Microsoft Sunday, Bethesda Monday, PC Monday, Ubisoft Monday, Square Enix Tuesday. Give me Square. All right, it's time now. It's over. Do Kingdom Hearts Master HD collection and give it to Xbox.
Oh, it's not on Xbox. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was because they have one. It's every game except for 3.
Yeah,
like every single one.
Yep, I want that for Xbox because you can get Kingdom Hearts is now on.
So you can get 3 for Xbox, right?
Yes, you can play 3 for Xbox, but give us the.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
that's dumb.
Yeah, that'd be.
You know, if I was a game developer, I would make a game for every system.
Yeah,
unless I got really big money to be exclusive.
I'd love to see Cuphead physical for.
Okay, yeah, I can see them doing
for
like
Xbox and for.
You can buy
Nintendo.
Cuphead physical.
Can you?
I believe so.
No, are you talking only about like the actual case that they were selling? Because
Yeah, sometimes they do that, and then you open the
yeah.
case, and it's like download code. Wah, wah.
Yeah, like
That's a cat. No,
I don't know, something about putting the game into the system. I don't know. It's just like
I
it feels
like
satisfying. It's
Not
like
me. I like digital.
it.
I
I get digital when it's only digital.
Yeah.
But other than that, I like to collect the games.
Mhm.
You know?
Speaking of collecting games, Too Many Games is going to be coming in about 2 weeks at Oaks, PA. It's going
Is that
to run
what
through
it is?
Friday through Sunday. Yeah, it's like the 20th, 20. Well, I think it's the 21st, 22nd, and
June.
23rd. Yep. So that's going to be pretty fun. I'll be there.
I was
We'll
We'll dive that right into your plug. So Too Many Games.
Yeah, Too Many Games. Yeah,
It's a convention for video games. Oaks, PA.
Yeah, kind of overpriced, but if you know where to go, I know like one
Certain
guy that's
vendors,
there.
yeah.
I know one guy. His name's Will Wright. He's a really cool guy.
Will Wright,
I'll give him a
because
plug.
he's always right.
Yeah, and he's also
He'll be
the
taking on
developer of
Ted
Snake.
Hazard and Butch Blackwell at the Slamomania. I was gonna take all the character names, the big great characters, the people we talk about from other shows.
But he's also the developer of SimCity. Whoa!
Oh my God.
No, I'm only kidding. It's
I
a
would
different
love. I would
Will
love a
Wright.
new SimCity.
That'd be pretty cool.
I was trying to think of like a name for him. Like,
And you're sure?
don't worry about the left because here comes the right. Will Wright.
Cutting promos.
Yeah.
Plug.
Look at these. We give everyone a gimmick.
But I would also like to see Regen. They're a place in Maryland that actually sells games fairly, and they actually take condition into consideration.
Well, we're
You have to find them. I forget, like the last time when I was there.
they're
like,
not in Hagerstown.
what's that?
Hagerstown. Do they have a physical store?
They do have a physical
'Cause
store.
I think they have like a
I
Green
follow
Plus.
them, like
yeah, I
Re,
think I
and
do
then it's
too.
like the amp. I think the ampersand, and then Gen, and they give out really good. They sell really good games.
So you got anything else to plug?
Bang and Beers. Is it with who?
Courtney.
Courtney. It's gonna be a fun one.
Courtney.
She's gonna be feeling a lot of zen
Courtney
during these
who?
brews. So,
Courtney Smith.
Courtney
Courtney
Cox. Yeah, I know.
Courtney Cox
That's
is
why I was
coming.
saying.
but yeah, she's gonna be feeling some zen on these brews because it's lineup. So yeah, fair enough.
She's gonna be feeling some zen, if you know what I mean.
No, not like that.
I
Come
know,
on,
I know.
come on.
And what do you got, Andy?
Plug wise, I don't know. Jeez. Well, yeah. I thought I was doing NWO. I'm like, NWO said, we're going to have a Call It Empowerment podcast. My friend is going to see X-Men because that's coming out Friday.
Nice.
Low key X-Men's coming out, Darth Phoenix. So
Yeah.
he'll give his review. I'm not going to see it because I don't.
You're
I don't know.
man.
No
I'll,
interest.
I'll see that when it comes out.
Yeah, same here.
And then that's about it. Captain Marvel comes out
And he's
next
all about the
Tuesday.
serious business, not
Yeah.
seeing the new X-Men.
Yeah, I don't. Because it's like, it doesn't matter what happens. Fox is, once Marvel gets it, they're doing whatever they
over.
want. Yeah.
Yeah.
It literally does not matter what happens in this movie.
Even if it's amazing, you're never
Yeah.
gonna see it again.
Yeah.
It's like the last pay-per-view of wrestling promotion.
Yeah, like the last ECW one, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it might be
Fox-
somewhere else.
I think Fox purpose is like, all right, we're gonna make serious dog shit here, and then after that,
You know what? I would have
put a bad
Deadpool
taste
come
in
in
your
at the
mouth.
end and just be like, oh, it was all a joke. Or now we're going somewhere else. I would just have to be all goofiness.
Yeah.
So I got tomorrow. We will be live with Toronto Tech Podcast.
Mhm.
We're going to talk about NXT, and we don't have a topic.
Takeover. Yeah. What do you think went on?
We'll have a topic. We'll figure something out.
Takeover 25. It didn't have a town name. It wasn't in any town anywhere.
Yeah, it was literally, and it was in
It just
it was in the
happened.
middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just happened. Takeover 25.
And then we have go check out on Facebook Skookstock. We have 6 awesome bands, and but everything I have there is just go check it out. Check out our other pages and like and subscribe and help us out. Now we are gonna wrap up here, but I want to do something really fun.
Oh my God.
All right. So we have a huge announcement for Skookstock.
Oh, you want to do it here on this one?
No, just hold on.
Okay.
We have a few bands we're gonna add. Those bands are gonna be. You ready?
Beep.